Do you ever feel like you're getting left behind when it comes to technology in your business? Do you ever feel like, oh, I'm not techie and the world just keeps getting more and more techie? What am I going to do? Well, if so, you're not alone. And that's what today's episode is about. I'm Dana Wilde. I'm your host of the Positive Mindset for Entrepreneurs show. I'm glad you're here. This is the show where you discover how to break through limiting beliefs and build your business faster, the Train Your Brain way. If you want to be part of the Train Your Brain sandbox, do remember to go get the daily mantra at danawilde.com/mantra. And of course, smash that subscribe button. So, we had somebody post on social media, and what they talked about is that they are a coach who is, of a certain age where she was traditionally not using technology to build her business. And now it's really getting difficult because the world is just getting faster and faster, and there's more and more technology to learn. And she feels like she's getting behind. And I think many of us can identify with that. We've got that FOMO thing of where, oh my gosh, there's the next new thing to learn and I haven't done it and I'm not going to be able to make any money if I don't know, fill in the blank, with the next thing. And especially now with AI, oh my gosh, it's just gotten to be more and more and more, right? So I've got good news for you. If this sounds like you, I've got good news for you. The One of the things that we know as brain trainers is that it doesn't matter what you do or don't do. What matters is the story you tell about what you do or don't do. So in the case of technology, you can love technology and use technology and feel good about it, or you can, learn technology and use technology and feel bad about it. Or you can get rid of technology, not use technology at all and feel good about it. Or you can get rid of technology and not use it at all and feel bad about it. As brain trainers, we only have two choices: use the technology and feel good, or don't use it and feel good. That's it. So the problem isn't that we have a love hate relationship with technology. The problem is that we stay in that bad feeling place about it. So it doesn't, technology isn't necessarily the thing that is building your business, but your belief and feel good about the technology is what's building your business. So you get to choose. You get to choose whichever that you want to do. And so let's say you decide, well, no, I'm serious, Dana. I really want to learn how to use technology. I really want to get better at it. I just don't know where to start or how to do it or what to do. And I want to use it and I want to feel better. If that's what you want, then train your brain to get that outcome. So that's the use technology and feel good about it outcome. I'll tell you a little hack that has worked really well for me when it comes to learning things that aren't necessarily a match for my natural gifts. If you are here and you are hearing my voice, I can almost guarantee with 99.99% accuracy that you are a lifelong learner. The only lifelong learners are sitting on YouTube watching videos that help them improve their lives. So I'm guessing that's you. So if you're a lifelong learner, you can use this tip to hack almost anything you want to learn. So for example, let's say you want to learn how to be better at doing your taxes. Well, oh, right? Oh, it feels like a big old feel bad to have to study tax law. But you can tap into the power of the message. I love to learn. I'm a lifelong learner. I love to learn. I'm good at learning. I love to figure out how things work. I love to do things. I'm so lucky that I've always been a passionate learner. I've always been passionate about learning new things. And you can apply that to technology. I may not be techie and I may not be good at understanding technology right out of the gate, but remember the power of that word but. The word but is a power word for the brain, and it negates everything that comes before it. It only hears, your brain only hears what comes after it. So you can say, I've never been techie and I'm not naturally good at this, but I'm a lifelong learner and I'm getting better and better at understanding technology. But I love to learn and I know I'll figure it out. But I'm a lifelong learner and I know it's just a matter of time before I understand. But I can take baby steps, but it feels good, right? So if you want to, you can you can change that I'm not techie story and become somebody who embraces technology by changing the way you talk about it. So instead of saying, I'm not techie, I'm not techie, I'm not techie, I'm not techie, I'm not techie over and over again, really, sometimes we're just like robots, aren't we? We don't even pay any attention to what we say. We just say the same old stuff over and over and over again. And we don't even give ourselves a chance. You can't say, I'm not techie, I'm not techie, I'm not techie, I'm not techie, and expect to be techie. It just doesn't even make sense, does it? So if you want to change it, you can change it. You start by changing how you think. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to start studying. You don't have to start learning technology. You just change the way you think, and it starts to change everything. Next, you might remember the other choice was that you don't need to use technology. So let's say you say, I really don't want to learn technology. I really don't want to get good at this. I don't want to have anything to do with it. What can I do to get over like having to use this and still build my business? Well, remember, each of us has inside of our brain a reticular activating system. And that reticular activating system is like a little matchmaker that lives in your head. It sifts through the mucky muck, sifts and sorts, sifts and sorts, sifts and sorts. Think of the billions of bits of information that are coming at you right now. It's sifting through all of that. And it matches whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're talking about. So the problem isn't that you're saying, I'm not techie, I'm not techie, I'm not techie. Who cares if you're techie or not? The problem is that you're saying, I'm not techie and it's costing me money. I'm not techie and I'm losing money because of it. I'm not techie and I'm never going to build my business. That is the story that needs to change. So instead, you start proactively thinking in your head a new story that shifts that. So you would say something to the effect of, I'm love that I can embrace who I am and still grow my business. I'm not techie. It's not natural for me, but my business is still growing, but I'm still making money, but I'm still on my way. And really, let's just think about this for a minute. You know, how many people don't use technology and still make money? Millions, millions and millions of people make money without using technology. This is a relatively new phenomena in our world to use technology to build a business. And so, of course, you can build an incredible business without using any technology. I mean, maybe not any. You're going to have an email address, right? But you get what I'm saying. So tell the story that supports that your thing is still making you money. And by the way, you can use this for anything. If you've got all those little things that you think are standing in your way, oh, I'm a procrastinator, I'm disorganized, I'm not techie, I don't know how to use social media, I'm not on social media. All those little things that we go like, oh, I'm never going to be successful because I don't know, have systems, or I'm a procrastinator, whatever it is. All of that stuff is just, none of it's standing in your way. All of it is just a story. So tell the better story. The better story is, even though I'm not techie, I'm making money hand over fist. I don't even need technology and I'm making money. I love that I'm building my business in the way that I like. I love that I'm building my business in a feel good way. I'm building my business in my own way. And I'm not a techie person, but I don't need technology. I'm becoming successful. Have become successful using my method. I'm growing my business the fun, light, and easy way. I'm growing my business the way that feels good to me. Like, really, isn't it great to know that you can do that? That you don't have to change who you are to be successful. You don't have to embrace the next crazy thing that somebody is bringing up to be successful. You being a brain trainer is really about deciding what is it that you want and then training your brain to have it. So you don't have to squeeze yourself as a square peg into that round hole. Instead, you're in the driver's seat. You decide what you want, and then you train your brain that that's the thing that is making you successful. And I'm telling you, you can do it for anything. Your brain will take any excuse for success. Your brain will take any reason for your success. So you can say, I'm and for real now, I'm not kidding. You can say, like, I'm successful because I dance every night. I'm successful because I eat a good breakfast every morning. My business is growing because I love to walk my dog. Like, you can literally train your brain to build your business any way you want to. Now, I know it sounds crazy. Here's why this works. When you've convinced yourself, when you've talking about the joy in your life and what you're doing in your life that brings you joy, and you're living in your joy and you're doing the things you love to do, and you're getting rid of all that stuff that you don't like to do, how does that feel? Whew, it feels so good, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, I get to do anything I love to do and build my business. I get to tell that good story and build my business. I get to open up my brain and the creative pathways and get ideas and build my business. I get to tell myself that it's easy to build my business and watch what happens, watch what my new relaxed, fun, happy self finds for me. Watch what my new, fun, happy, relaxed brain finds for me. Isn't that a good feeling? Do you see how when you feel better, you show up as a different person, you have different expectations, you have access to different ideas. It feels better, it feels more fun. You release all that stress and stuff that's blocking and getting you to see opportunities that are right in front of you. You literally become a different person because you have shifted your brain from a stress brain telling a negative story to an empowered, happy brain that knows that you will solve the problems. So the new story to tell is, I love building my business the feel good way. I love being a brain trainer. I'm getting good at this. I love feeling good. I love finding the things that light me up. It feels so good to follow my feel good. I love that I can either be a lifelong learner and learn what I need to learn, or I can say I'm not going to learn something and still be equally successful. I love knowing that it's that easy. I love knowing that it is easy. It's so fun to train my brain and find the things that work for me. It feels so good to move forward in my business using feel good methods and showing up as my best self. I love opening up my mind to the possibilities. I love being the happy me and following my joys and my passions. It's so nice to be a brain trainer. I love that my brain is working on my behalf. I love that it takes such a little bit of focused attention to shift my feelings. And when I shift my feelings, I have access to different ideas and I make different decisions and I show up in the world as a different person. And I sit down, and when I do something, I bring a different energy to it. And so it happens faster. I love that when I'm a brain trainer, I bring out the best in people and I feel like engaging, and they like to engage with me too. And it's so easy to attract customers when I'm happy and when I'm having a fun, light, and easy time and I'm showing up as that person in the world. It feels so good to be able to build my business on my terms in my way and do it exactly how I want to do it. It's exactly what I envisioned when I decided to become an entrepreneur, and now I'm living it. And this is how it works. Train, decide what you want to do, decide what's best for you, then train your brain that that's the thing that's making your business successful. And without a doubt, you've totally got this.